Here's what most people get completely wrong about living in Central Florida, and it can seriously impact your decision to move here. I'm Elianny, and I specialize in helping families relocate to Central Florida. And today, you'll discover the 5 biggest myths about living in Central Florida, all debunked by real local insight, so you can make a truly informed decision. And by the way, if you're thinking about moving to Central Florida, contact me today. I'd absolutely love to help you find your dream home here. So whether you're moving in 9 or 90 days, all of my contact information is in the description down below. Myth number 1, Central Florida is just theme parks. Wrong. Let's obliterate the biggest lie. The notion that your whole entire life revolves around theme parks. This isn't Disneyland with bedroom. This is a massive, thriving, diverse metropolitan area with a distinct identity far beyond roller coasters and Disney characters. If you think Orlando is just about Disney, you're missing the entire picture. It includes dozens of cities and towns with its own unique character, economy, and community. We're talking about the historic charm of Sanford, or the upscale luxury in Winter Park, or even the natural beauty and outdoor recreations of Claremont. To reduce Orlando, Florida to just theme parks is like saying New York City is just the Times Square. Local life is vibrant and can be detached from tourism. Our daily life is built around independent restaurants, bustling farmers markets, live music venues, and community events that is tailored to us, the people who live here. We go to our jobs, our school, our parks. Theme parks, they're just an occasional weekend splurge, not the fabric of our lives. This is our Florida, not a manufacturer vacation experience, although the weather could be nice. Florida is a dynamic, multifaceted region. Don't let the outdated, narrow perceptions of theme parks dictate your understanding of this beautiful place. There is a rich, resident-focused lifestyle waiting for you far beyond Magic Kingdom. Myth number 2, the cost of living is sky high due to tourism. Another very huge myth, and that is because Orlando is known to be a tourist spot. The cost of living, especially the housing market, must be impossible. Central Florida still offers significantly more affordable lifestyle compared to major coastal cities in Florida. For example, you could find a beautiful, spacious, single-family home located in a great community for around $400,000 to $550,000 in areas like Kissimmee, St. Cloud, whereas Miami or Fort Lauderdale's, those prices are going to be around $700,000 and up. Property taxes, while still present, are generally lower than most northern states. What most people overlook are the housing options just outside of the immediate Orlando core. Places like Winter Garden, Sanford, which has great value and still gives you a strong community feel. Yes, groceries and gas are comparable to national averages, but the absence of state income tax and often lower property insurance, depending on the flood zone, makes such a major difference on your budget. It's about knowing where to look and understanding the micro markets within the larger region. Myth number 3, the 3H, hot, humid, and hurricane prone. The perception of Central Florida's weather often boils down to the constant heat, the oppressive humidity, and the ever so present threat of hurricanes. Let's break this down. Yes, summers are hot and humid, and there's like a thunderstorm at 3 o'clock and maybe another one at 5, who really knows? But the main thing about it that people don't realize is our winters, okay? Our winters are glorious. Winter comes, that's our time to shine. We enjoy mild temperatures, low humidity, while still having a lot of sunshine, and the temperatures are averaging around 60 to 70 degrees. That's why so many people travel here during those months to run away from the snow, because can't do it. Yes, Florida is a hurricane zone. However, Central Florida is more inland, which significantly reduces the impact that a hurricane has compared to coastal cities. Actually, when a hurricane is on a direct path to Florida, it's those coastal cities that are asked to go more inland, Central Florida, so that they can be safer. I always advise clients to understand flood zone and have a good home insurance. The constant fear of hurricane devastation is widely overblown in this area since we are inland, and honestly, we just throw hurricane parties. Like, get your snacks, get the food, we staying inside, time off of work, time off of school. Like, we just throw, we don't take things seriously. I'm just gonna be honest, we don't. Myth number 4, traffic is a nightmare everywhere at all times. Many people moving here to Central Florida assume that the traffic is an inescapable, round-the-clock nightmare. Places closer to the theme parks, I-4, peak tourism season, and rush hour, guys, is just terrible. It's really terrible. What most people don't factor into is the extensive road network and the ability of alternative routes. For me, I'm gonna take that express lane every time. I don't care. I will happily pay the express lane. I'm not doing it, especially downtown or Disney exit on I-4. I'm not doing it. No. The greater Orlando area has invested so much money in infrastructures like express lane and improving roads. Honestly, I'm gonna just tell you like this. You need to understand the local traffic patterns and pick a neighborhood that aligns with your commutes. When you're in the area for a long time, you get to know what is the route that you want to take, what time, and take that express lane. That's just my cup of tea. That's what I do. It's about strategic planning. You know your shortcuts, your back roads, and you don't just follow your GPS. It's gonna lead you right back to the middle of the heavy traffic. Honestly, it's manageable if you're smart about it. Final myth that we're debunking today is that Central Florida lacks cultural depth and has no strong community. This could be farther from the truth. Beyond the theme park, I truly believe that in Orlando there are so many events tailored to different cultures.
What you're looking at is the Kingdom Creation Market, founded by Armor of God, a Christian brand born right here in Orlando. This market pulled together over 40 Christian vendors, faith-driven entrepreneurs, and an entire community of believers into a space that everyone else had written off. These aren't people passing through. These are Orlando locals, building businesses and supporting each other, showing up for each other, right here in a city that supposedly had no community. This is the Orlando that doesn't make it to the travel blogs. It doesn't show up in the theme park commercial, but it's here. It's always been here, and moments like this prove it.
There's so much diversity, especially just in food. And also, if you go to the world of food truck, guys, it's literally a place close to Old Town where there's food trucks lined up with from different cultures, different places. Literally, you go to the world of food truck, you have everything. If you're craving Chinese, you're craving Dominican food, you're craving whatever it is, they will have it there. There you have it, 5 common myths about living in Central Florida. Some of them may be true. However, coming from a local that's lived here for 20 years of my life, there's always a way around stuff. Like, you don't have to be tied down to one area, or if you don't like the traffic, there's always gonna be back routes. I truly hope that this paints a more realistic picture of what your life could be like in Central Florida. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel for more real estate insight here in Central Florida. And if you're seriously considering making the move here, remember, I help navigate everything from finding the perfect neighborhood to local market nuances. Contact information is in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next video.